especially adults out there who do play the game, just don't have the time between their families and work and all that. You really don't have the time to do it. So, but I did aim, like my spark chamber, to make them visual. And as you see in the background, the sky, I think I used the sky disc from Brave, I think. I can't remember exactly. And the terrain one is actually, I think it's Mickey Mouse's. I'm not too sure, I can't remember. It's been that long. If you're wondering where the farm is, I'll show you in a minute, but I tried my best to get this as visually nice as I liked it, because I didn't want it just to be flat ground all over the place. I did want to make it a little bit fun, but I want it not just fun, but not to be boring. That spark chain, whoopie-doo, another spark farm. So I'm using Boba Fett because I want to fly, so you can get an overall look from a bird's eye view. So I'm going to get in the air. I'm going to point down, and as you can see, it's not massive. It's not big like a lot of them I've seen. A couple of waterfalls in there, small little islands with walkways to them. So I'm going to drop back down, and we're going to, once this elevator gets up here, we're going down. And come on, elevator. Okay, we're down. Oh, stop it, I'm going to jump off. Okay, as you can see, the entrance point is all the way up there. Unlike my spark chamber, where you actually come into it, the doorway's there. This one hasn't. Now, there is a doorway, so I'll show you that after I've done this. Now, I did use the wheat mill and the barn from that you unlock when you do the tutoring for the farm, but I also used the windmill, all that, some bags of hay, water tank, just odds and ends from other games, just to give it a little bit more of a farming look. There is a sidekick generator here, so you can get a sidekick. Now, if you go over, I'll go over to the left as you come down the elevator. There's one little small island here with some plots for farming. There's only 4 of them there, as you can see. Bags of hay, another water tank things, and a scarecrow. Now you can see the waterfall, and over there, I'll show you later, is the door. A floating island with the door on it. I used a couple of waterfalls in this. I thought it gave it a nice little feel to it. I did, if you look at here, there's a couple of, I used a couple of large blocks, but most of the time I try to make everything like a floating island. I'm going to climb back up here. Now, I did put the ropes in. I was going to put a climbing ladder, but I thought the rope would be more fun. Now I'll go down this way. As I said, I haven't used it in a while. There's only pretty much those plants over there, but I'll show you that. But the other plots, I haven't grown nothing. As I said in my spark chamber video, I really haven't played the game because of all the controversy that has come with the game with 3.0. It's just killed it for me, my personal opinion. So I really haven't been playing. I've been playing Minecraft more than anything. Minecraft being open world, you pretty much nearly build anything the way you want. I mean, yes, you are limited because of they're all blocks, but you can build a lot. As you can see, there's only about 4 plots up here. I didn't make this overly big. I mean, yes, the spark farm, the farm is to get food for your sidekicks and all that. So it's only about 4 or 5 sidekicks I had been using, so not really, I didn't need to really get much food. I was going to make another floating island, I was thinking of putting like a bridge or something going out from over where those waterfalls are. If you can see to the left of your screen, but I never got around to it. So hop down there. We'll go back down this way now. I was going to use some dirt paths, and I was going to put a couple of other little islands there and use some critters and animals to make it give a real farm feel, but I never got around to it, sorry. But one day I'll probably end up hopping in and actually getting these up to 100% to what I wanted. Now I really like this. I used a smaller floating island up here in a way and just put two waterfalls side by side. It really just to give it a little bit of a feel. Let's see, it gets down. Yeah, that little bit's a little bit narrow, but I didn't mind. As you can see, a log, a big tree, another water tank, and a whole heap of stuff in here. Mostly sunflowers, a couple of carrots, corn, I think lettuce. I think it might be, if I remember correctly, I did put tomato plants in there, or I took them already. Pretty much no weeds. I did weed in my style, got Boba Fett and just shot the hell out of them. We'll head back this way. Now, as I said, unlike my spark chamber that had the doorway to it that I was going to use to either go to my interior or to some sort of hub area for my toy boxes, my interior, or the Hall of Heroes, Galactic Hall of Heroes and Super Hero Hall. It was going to be the center point, and all that. I was going to have everything linked by doorways, but haven't played the game for a while. I never got around to it, to be honest. And Disney might say the possibilities are endless. Sorry, the possibilities are not endless with Toy Box. You are very limited in how the size. I would love to be able to build what I had in mind. I'd have tried, and it just, by the time you get the landscape done and buildings in and all that, you had very limited space left on. If you ever go into use one and all that and you place stuff. Actually, what I might do is, if I can get my one going, for some reason this is, it finally happened. Hold on. If you go in there, as you can see on landscape wise, I'm halfway, I think I am, people and all that. You're very limited. By the time you want to do something, you can't do it. So, yeah, it's sad. I mean, this game, personally, Toy Box, I've been having this discussion with a couple of friends, and in my opinion, this game is dead. I don't think it's going to be a 4.0. I can't see 4.0 happening. If they did 4.0, it will absolutely destroy the game, and pretty much, I reckon, will, for a lot of fans, destroy their image of, might wreck it for like Star Wars and all that. I think it's sad. I mean, it's just, I don't understand why they're doing what they're doing. I don't know if they're trying to use controversy to get, for marketing purposes and all that. Sorry, it's never worked. It won't work. I've had this discussion with a friend, and if a game like, say for example, Minecraft ever decided to go Toys to Life, and let's face it, I know there's a much bigger process and difficult processing that is undertaken to make a Toys to Life game, but if they went that way, Disney Infinity would be destroyed. Sorry, I can't survive something like that. If Lego Dimensions went did an online update, online multiplayer update for people to play online, Disney Infinity would be destroyed. They would not survive it. Financially, it could wreck Disney Interactive, in my opinion, but that's my opinion and my opinion only. Now, get back to this. As you can see, there's a rope to go down here, so I'm just going to drop down. What the hell? This Boba Fett, he's a badass. As you can see, there was a doorway there. I can't remember if it was linked to something, I don't know. But, yeah. But it's, I was actually quite impressed with the way I did this. It is, compared to some I've seen out there, it is reasonably, I don't think this is big. I mean, all up, I think it's only, what, 8? Maybe another 8. So about 16 plots where you can grow stuff. There's a couple of pot plants up here. There's about 5, 10. So it won't absolutely grow a lot, but I don't really use sidekicks. I only in here I use my sidekicks. I never use sidekicks in the takeover, like Toy Box Takeover, Toy Box Speedway, or even in another toy box, normal toy boxes. I never really used them, so I made it reasonably small, but at the same time big enough that if I did decide to use a couple of sidekicks in any of the toy box game expansion packs, I could upgrade them using food. So that's pretty much my psychic farm, or spark farm, or food farm, whatever you want to call it. As I said, like my spark chamber, I was going for a lot on the visual side of it. I didn't want something that was just flat ground, but a little bit boring. I tried to open my mind and try to make it as not overly challenging, but not to the point that you're stuck in one area, that if you want to go and get something, you've got to go to another area. I did have intentions of expanding it a little bit more, but since I don't really play the game now, one day hopefully I might get into it and finish it all off and get it over and done with. But until then, with what I've done so far, I'm actually quite pleased with myself. I really didn't get into Toy Boxing 2.0. Be honest, I've got 1.0 figures, but I never got the disc in because I've got a PlayStation 4 now, and there's no download for the game for PlayStation 4. I wish it was, because I would love to play Lone Ranger. A lot of people have praised it to me. But you know, it's quite nice. I like it. I think I used like the sky disc and the text landscape quite well. Yeah, I hope you liked the video. I hope it gives people ideas if people still play the game. I don't know if that's true or not, but I hope it gives people ideas that you don't have to go standard or just have a flat terrain. You can actually spice it up a little bit, and just try to build what you can, what you imagine. I mean, I know you're limited, but maybe you might be able to find other ways to do things. So I hope you like it. If you like it, give it a like. Any comments you have, please feel free to leave comments. I very much appreciate it. And if I ever do get to do any other videos, I hope you watch them too. Have a good one and stay safe. Cheers.